And hello, and welcome back to Trails Through Daybreak. Last time, we stopped mid-exploring. A quick FYI that I actually, realizing I don't have my noise canceling on, so I hear my own voice way too clearly for my own liking at the moment. I actually bought a new... I built a new PC in the past month or so, and this is the first time I've switched everything over to recording on this. So if there's a little bit difference, it should be better, but it's the same capture hardware, so it shouldn't be significantly different. So we're going to do that. Keep moving forward. I don't think there's anything too pressing that I needed to go do. Oh, one thing that happened is I edited the previous stuff, and yeah, the boss from the prologue, I straight up deathblowed both of them. Like, holy... how did that... I did not go back and look at what, like, the percent chance of that would be. Maybe it's a better odds than I gave it credit for, but, like, ooh. Positioning is going to be tricky in this one, I guess, is really the takeaway from that. Because there's big benefits to standing together for the links. Like, massive benefits. There's also massive downsides if they have anything resembling an AoE attack. So, tanking might be more important than ever. I think, like, when we get, like, a big enough party to have more than 2 people. Attache case delivery. I need a package delivered to 13I. Just to be clear, it's possible others may try to get in your way, so be extremely cautious. I'll be waiting at the bench location on platform 1 of Central Station. It's a transportation job. That's odd. To get these kind of requests often? Oh, I'm sure we're gonna do this for, like, a Genesis at some point, right? Nah, courier is a job all on its own, and I'm not one. This is pretty rare. Must be a special reason they're asking me. Right. Well, whatever. Thanks for a perfect trial. Let's book at the Central Station. Yeah, you're gonna go there anyway, yeah? Yeah, speaking of which. We're picking up that case for the courier job, right? Job description mentioned that other people might try to stop us from seeing the job through too. We should be paying careful attention to our surroundings then. Right now, right on. Now let's go in. I'm sorry, but something's so bothering me about this job. Everything about it seems so suspicious. Are you really taking the job? And what did the number and letter in the job description even mean? 13I? That's a good question. Letters are trickier, but numbers are still quantities of some sort. Don't worry about the number, but the I is the recipient's initial. I know who it is, and I trust him. Okay. So if the I is an initial, then... the 13 could be a registry number in some form, like it's a code to basically be like, yeah, this is me, you can trust me. It's some way to designate that you can trust me without, you know, and it's just like the 13th on the list. Or maybe it's a number that regularly changes so no one can copy it. That would make a lot of sense. It's a combination of their initial, as well as a number that is, like, regularly changing, so that no one can just, like, see it and copy it and take advantage of that. At least not anywhere near as easily. Never met him in person, of course, but they got quite the rep in the criminal world as a goody two-shoes. Huh. I swear if it's Lloyd. I know like, Lloyd doesn't start with I, but lowercase l. The case isn't going to have bombs or drugs or anything super shady, so don't worry about that. Our job's just making sure it gets to its destination safely. Alright, if you're certain about this, I will say no more. We should head on inside then. Package delivered to 13I. Okay. That sounds good to me. Central Station. It's been ages, but it's just as massive in person as I remember it. That's the biggest station in the capital for you. Let's see. We're supposed to grab the goods from the man sitting on the bench at the track 1. Track 1 would be on the left side of the station? Shall we get moving? Sounds good. You're the guy of the request. We're Arkwright Solutions. We'll take the goods from here. Who might the young lady be? My new assistant. She's still in training, but you can trust her. Pleased to meet you. Very well. It's in the case. She knew not to make eye contact. She's picking up on it. And just like that, he's gone. Oh, there's something under the bench. Huh. So I take it this was meant for us. Oh, that's a classic, right? Like if anyone's watching, you don't want to be the one. You're supposed to not. You're supposed to just like act like you left it and you forgot it, right? It's supposed to be less obvious, just in case someone's watching. Man and Anya's grab the attache case. Attache? Oh fuck. Oh, why does this have to have French influences? No, I don't know how to do French pronunciations. And the accompanying note. An attaching case and a note. This definitely doesn't reek of a shady deal. Cool, we got what we came for. Time to get out of here. I'd be in serious pain if I'd be a serious pain in the ass if our buddies decide to drop by. Good point. Let's be on our way. Can I have a minute, you two? What have you got there? Oh, look at this. The guy who was with the inspector the other day. Hey, it's Nate. Hey, Nate. Hey, Nate. This guy has a name. It's Nate. Not like I care if you remember or not. I remember Nate. Hey, Nate. Wait, you were the ones who sent that reporter on us, weren't you? She ended up causing a huge commotion in the station because she wouldn't leave us alone. Damn. Sounds rough, buddy. I'm not sure it's got anything to do with me, though. You know how to rub someone the wrong way. Said your name was Anya's, right? I'd stay away from shady characters like him if I were you. I appreciate your concern, but I'm perfectly fine. I'm currently working for him as a part-time employee, actually. What? Now that's something you should really consider. If there's something you need to talk to somebody about, I can totally listen. Look, man, I don't care if you're looking for a hookup, but don't do it in broad daylight. We're busy people, you know. Wait, I'm not finished with you yet. I don't care about you. I care about the case you have there. Why? Am I breaking some sort of law if I don't know of? In case you didn't know, train stations are ideal targets for criminals. Whether it's stealing, groping, some kind of shady deal, crimes are way easier to commit with a lot of people around. So if I see a shady character like you walking out with a suspicious-looking briefcase, that's a double whammy of dubiousness. That's too suspicious to just let you go like that. Well, okay. If they have anything even resembling, was it Fourth Amendment rights relative to America, he's breaking a law right now, basically. Hey, you look suspicious. I got a gut feeling. That, like, illegal search and seizure includes the seizure of the self and stuff like that. Hey, I know enough about law and stuff like that, so I can be a very good van at the moment. Not like tons. I'm not great. Not a great van. Just a very good van. That sounds more like you're relying on instinct than any concrete evidence. I'm sorry, but I don't think it's very fair to treat people like suspected criminals without good reason. And illegal. And, like, if they have good laws. If it's really, like, America-based. I'm not suspecting you of anything, Anya's. This guy here's the problem. Now hurry up and show me what's in that case. You're free to go after that, as long as there's nothing illegal, of course. You know I can just decline to having my private property searched, yeah? I'm not gonna show you anything if I don't wanna. If you're really dying to see what I got here, You're gonna need a search warrant. We'll talk then. The nerve of you, I swear. Okay, so that is basically illegal search and seizure. But illegal search and seizure, by the way America does it, at the very least, actually applies to just, like, your time as well. They can, like, approach you and ask you, like, some questions, but you could always say no and just walk away. But they can't, like, actually, so there's, like, volunteer discussions and whatnot. So if we tried to leave, he couldn't stop us. Right now, we're voluntarily participating in the conversation. But if we left, considering he has no fucking evidence for anything, he couldn't actually do anything about that. Now I'm even more curious what we've got in that thing, says the cop. He's not making this easy for us, is he? Fine, just because it's you. Do you a solid and tell you what's in it. Bunch of crossbell hotshots. Got a client who wanted a huge chunk of their back catalog imported. What's a hotshot? Oh, do you really have to explain it? You know what I'm talking about, right? Shit, that's the, that's like that's like the sexy photo thing, isn't it? I feel like I've seen that name before. I'm guessing some sort of magazine featuring pictures of women. Actually, that's like, if that's true, that's a really specific guess to get right. Not like I would know. I've never seen or read them. I see. Not gonna lie, I'd much rather not go broadcasting my clients' fetishes to the cops. But if you really insist, fine. You can look as much as you want. Don't worry, we'll gladly keep guard while you're enjoying yourself. Now, this is actually a smart move by Van, ultimately, because while I went on about he doesn't have the right to actually search it if we don't want him to, he could still follow us. He could still just trail behind us and just basically keep an eye on us until he's satisfied that we're not doing something illegal. We got no choice, huh? Can't risk him running off with them. Why are you looking at me like that? Stop it! No need to be shy. Hell, I can even get some extras next time we import a batch just for you. Fine. Wait, are you asking? Do you want a batch? Just stop talking before you make Anya think I'm some kind of pervert. Okay, I admit it. You're right. I don't have any hard evidence to suspect you of anything. I'm not sure if there's actually magazines in that thing, but let's just say I believe you for now and let you go. You sure? It would make things easier on us if you did. Just so we're clear, I'm not doing this for you. It's for Anya's sake and my honor. Thank you very much. We'll get going then. That Arkwright Solutions guy's not to be trusted. I'm gonna have to keep an eye on him. Though I could trust Anis's judgment here. Though I wish I could trust Anis's judgment here. Oh, well, we're finally away from him. I like how we're corrupting the youth. Oh, editing echo, remember, episode title, Corrupting the Youth. Yep, dude got me off guard there. Don't know if he's got great instincts or if that's just some dumb luck. Just to be sure, the case isn't actually full of men's magazines, right? Of course not. No one's gonna go through all this trouble or something like that. Probably. We got sidetracked enough. Let's get back to getting this thing to the drop-off point. Okay. Let me check the note again, just to be sure. Drop-off point is on the north side of the Riverside district. Must be the end of the path, on the left of the temple. Alright, let's get going. Keep your eyes peeled for trouble. Understood. We thankfully managed to avoid getting searched by Nate, but I can't deny I'm rather curious myself about what's in the case.
They call it an Orbital Cafe.
I'm guessing Van has a generally good idea just based on his knowledge of the client of who's being delivered to. But otherwise, I wouldn't bet on knowing.
Let's do this.
Well, here's Riverside, the 6th district. Someone pointed that out. Oh yeah, that was when I was streaming with my friend, when he was playing that for the first time. 6th district, because he also knows me by something involving 6, like, just like I do Echo 6. So yeah, it's my district. don't imagine you've been here often. I've rarely had the need to, so no, I haven't. Although I've heard it's a popular after-class spot for students. Oh yeah, the place is mighty pretty and got a wide variety of shops and stalls. A date here scores a 10 out of 10 when it comes to the view. Fun doesn't stop when the sun goes down either. What with the concert hall and the bars around? You must frequent this place a lot, since you know so much. I didn't have much time to look around last time we came here. Work hard and we might be able to get to see the sights for a bit.
Well, where'd you next?
Sounds good. Ooh, and I remember seeing this before.
Right.
Yeah, nothing? Okay. Same person as before. Need to face reality sooner or later. Time to go job hunting. My normal job, work hard to make a living that way. This whole industry is just a popularity contest anyway. Why am I even surprised? Ah, a model. Yeah, it's sort of a crapshoot, isn't it? Well, look who it is. Been a while, Shino. You open yet? This is the place that was mentioned as not being here before. Yeah. Still setting up, I'm afraid. I'll be done by evening if you want to stop by then. Your favorite sweets will be on the menu. A woman after my own heart. You know me so well. I don't think I've ever seen a mobile food stand like this before. Yeah, it's a truck proper. Which makes me question how she got it down here, because, I mean, look. Wait. Okay, that... Oh, the pathing was smart enough for the NPC. That's pretty unique, to be fair. Welcome to Sheena's Roman Bar. Bar. Oh, okay. Goes wherever the clients are at. Cocktails and snacks are out of this world. Stop by whenever I can find her. And your business is always appreciated. Not every drink on the menu is alcoholic, so I can whip you up something up later if you're up for it. Definitely. With Van talking you up so much, I'd love to try something out. Cool, cool, cool.
Nowhere better in Riverside than here.
Stall set up along the river.
I couldn't help but come back for these delectable tacos. What a flavor, what zest. This is why I can't abide by this half-baked, over-the-lax culinary methods. Do you truly think customers will be satiated with such a one-note approach to tacos? Ha! Pure royal ideas wrapped in a crispy shell.
Oh, good stuff right here.
Give me
Take as
some
long as you
gourmet
need.
points. You know, fair. She might have driven it through here. There actually is a way out. Now that I look at it more closely. It's less the stairs and more the really tight turn that this specific part on the stairs would cause as a problem. That's more where I see a potential issue, ultimately.
Well, if it isn't Van.
Ooh. It's an old jukebox. Yes, it is. That does nothing! It's in one of my favorite cafes. It'd just be perfect if they extended their hours just a little more. Time to kick back and draw at my own pace. Deadlines be damned. Yes! Yes! Fuck deadlines. All of my self-imposed deadlines that make me feel guilt by not reaching. Yes! Deadlines be damned! Then Van looks over to Anya's like, the fuck is that going on about? Hello there, Van, dear. You too, Anya's. It's wonderful seeing you two together again. Yeah, long story short, I guess I hired myself a new assistant. Figured we'd drop by for a proper greeting. Once again, it's a pleasure to meet you. Pleasure's all mine, darling. How's your first day on the job treating you? I'm sure it's going to be hard work. But if you need to relax after a hard day of work, you're always welcome here. Thank you very much. Oh, you might have guessed already, but since you're here, I'm also open throughout the day too. Feel free to drop by for lunch if you like. Sounds good. We might drop by for that and some info. Finally, in Edith, I haven't been here since Dad brought me here for forever ago. So many new buildings, but the tower still takes the cake. Is that visible from here?
Riverside than here.
Oh yeah, barely. I see it now. Wait, what am I doing? I'm not here to sightsee. I'm here on a mission that Operation S Hunter commenced. Uh-oh. That sounds like a quest. Ah, they let me in here. Oh, hey there, Van. He's the cutie. Hey, Jennifer. How are you and the old man? I hope we're not interrupting. I've never been to an auto repair shop. And I'm mighty pleased to meet you, young lass. You take care of car repairs and customization jobs alike in here. It ain't much, but feel free to take a look around if you're interested. Thank you, sir. What are you up to this time? Another tire switch? Dang. Ever hear of brand loyalty? Nope. If I'm not happy with the part, it ain't going on my car. And I gotta fix the suspension anyway. And looked like he was having fun with that magazine earlier. He must really like cars. Don't pay him any mind. You need an oil change before they shut up. Come on, you two. You talk business or you talk out of my shop?
Alrighty.
Fair enough. Come on, Uncle. I can totally pip it out with some aerodynamic parts. With what, Mira? Go on. Get going home, you. Oh, I didn't know they were related. Nah, that they are. Though they act more like cats and dogs. This old man's an expert in the field. He used to be a mechanic for injurts. Jude over here is his niece. She's been mentoring under him for a while now, working part-time at his shop. And I get to buy all the parts I want to, thanks to this job. What do you think of my baby here? Pretty bomb for a Kabul, if I do say so myself. No point in customizing a ride that won't pass inspection. Better stop spending money you don't got. And whose fault is that, huh? Maybe you should give me a raise then. Since you're related, alright. Everyone here looks like they know a lot about cars. And Man's a regular, looks like. Maybe he has a car of his own. There's still more. I'm supposed to go racing with Graham and the crew later. I've installed some new parts, so I'll just need to give it a tune-up before heading out. Alright, might as well get that squared away while Uncle's not looking. Oh boy. She's always yapping about one thing or another. I can't keep up with her. Honestly, these rare aerodynamic parts are going to waste on a car like that. I get if she was trying to deck out a Z1 car, but she isn't.
What'll it be?
I can get that concept at least. That does feel like that might be like a painful thought to deal with. Hey, Lodi. Seems like you're jogging around here quite often the past week or so. I don't think I'd ever seen her do before that, though. I guess people just discover good jogging paths every day. It's also a city. A lot of people move in and out just over time. But she looks like she's struggling a lot. I wonder what's really driving her. She does feel like she has a unique-ish design, but that just might be more a cultural design. Hey, Father. You want some hot shots? Are you here for the worship service? All are welcome to join. Our temple is dedicated to the winged goddess Arusha. Though modeled after those in the Central East, our beliefs align with the West Chapels. The winged goddess Arusha. I feel like I've never heard about that before. The winged goddess worshipped in the Central East is the same as Idios then, right? That's a wonderful question. People and cultures vary immensely from the East, the West, and everything in between, but she's different in name only. You can even find a Central Eastern temple right along the holy city of Arteria's Grand Cathedral. Oh, I heard something about this before, but not from an actual temple. It's very different hearing about it from the source. Makes sense. A lot of people from the Central East call Calvard home. The Republic's melting pot of cultures. Yeah, that makes sense. The place is always full of days of worship. Always full in days of worship. That is, exchange with the Central East has been on the rise in the past few years after all. Might not be perfect yet. Cultural differences have on occasion led to tragedies. But we should still try to bridge the differences between us all. And of course, you two are more than welcome to stop by at any time. Thank you so much. We'll definitely stop by again. Especially when we don't believe in this specific sect. Central Easterners are definitely still a minority in the Republic, but regardless of that, the Republic continues contact and exchange with Central East has increased in the last few years. As a matter of fact, we're at the cusp of something great, and cultural understanding between us is nigh on paramount. Please come pay us a visit whenever you'd like. We will welcome you with open arms to friends and neighbors. Cool. Interesting. Definitely a good way to change up like the regular church that we just normally show up at. Hi everyone, I have a surprise for you before we all start class. Starting today, Lolo here will be joining us. Everyone give him a big welcome. Welcome. Why don't you tell us something about yourself, Lolo? Me and my family moved here from Alsame because of my daddy's job. I don't know anyone in Calvard yet, so I hope we can be friends. Welcome to Edith, Lolo. I'm Earl. I'm also from the Central East, so let's hang out. We're totally gonna be good friends. My name's Rooney. It's nice to meet you. Okay, there's just the two. Nice to meet you, Lolo. Not a super big one. Well, if it's based... I wonder... It's interesting seeing the variation in the designs. It feels more... conservative, I guess probably would be the best way to phrase it. Maybe probably better phrased as it's looks more like it comes from a place that has a lot more sun in terms of how the coverings work. Because that's pretty typical, right? If you have a lot of suns, you want more coverings because UV radiation fucking sucks. Oh. Hello. Finally found you, buddy. You the smuggler. Just keep going and hand over the case. That way, no one gets hurt, yeah? Better do what we say, or a little miss here is gonna get it. It'll be a shame if she ends up in a hospital. Holy fuck, that's an actual just bat with a bunch of nails in it. Yes, you finally showed yourselves, huh? Nothing personal, y'all. Just doing my job here. How about we take care of the business elsewhere, though? A little cramped here for a beatdown. Hope you're ready, Anias. Oh, yeah, I'm ready whenever. How's up with you, cocky bastard? You're gonna regret giving us lip.
Deploying shards. You're in for it now. I'll beat your ass.
Okay, it's been a while since I played this game.
There, you'll pay for that.
Good start.
Use a sharp boost to get the upper hand. It can't hide anything
I'll
from
smash
us.
you.
Okay. Hi, Rumba.
Bring the light. White heel.
Thanks, pal.
The S boosts do seem to come back pretty quickly.
There, a chance.
Use a sharp boost to
This'll
get the upper
hurt.
hand.
Really, I want to stun them.
Keep it up. It's working.
What do you mean? There's the double side.
Dice you up. Summer.
Ow.
Boost level maximum strength.
Honestly, boosting on heals feels like the smart move here. I'm gonna actually. Here's CP still at like 160. That is like still really high.
It's working.
This'll.
This one has a better chance of just getting taken out.
Son of a.
There we go.
Here goes.
Activating skill. There we go. First down.
All you on your
Activating skill.
sucker. Son of a.
Okay, I think I'm getting a better feel for like the pace of battle, especially playing on Nightmare. Ooh, you know everything's so new that I'm not sure. It might have been a mistake picking Nightmare, especially off the bat. We lost. Man, we didn't even stand a chance. You were doing like half of Anias's damage in like health in one strike. You totally, if you had any semblance of strategy, could have kicked my ass. I got time to give you two if you two are up around two, you know. Hate sounding just like you two punks, but I'll definitely be sending you to the hospital if you keep this up. Damn it. We'll be in for some big mirror if we could just grab the goods. Screw it. It ain't worth it, man. Let's just scram. Something I've noticed about the rendering of this game, the like glows it puts around characters in order to create focus on them in the scene. It doesn't seem to always be the case, but there seem to be some selective times where it places a white or black sort of like glow in order to make them so that they don't blend as much into the scene and they pop a bit better. Like a drop shadow, basically, like you'd find in like Photoshop or something like that. It's interesting. I don't think it's a bad thing, but it's like it seems very intentional. It's interesting just watching it play out, just from like a pure presentation standpoint too. Well, at least the package is still safe. That should hopefully be it. Yeah, looks like it. I wasn't sure who we'd come across, but I guess I was worrying over nothing. Wouldn't say nothing. You're just too strong. I was gonna say kind. Those two actually have quite the reputation for knowing how to put up a fight. Hope you enjoyed the show, at least. Oh, huh. First time we meet face to face. You know her. Dr. Isabel. Interesting. A pleasure. I'm Isabel, and I'm the client who posted your request. I figured I should at least pick up the goods in person. Even if it meant taking myself out of my dark and comfortable hole and coming to the sun for a while. Okay then, here's your stuff. Yep, this is it. Good work. This should be just what my patient needs. Patient? You mean there's medicine there? That's what I mean, yeah. You can probably tell, but I'm a doctor. Not the regular kind, though. Think more back alley. I take all kinds of jobs as long as the mirror, the client, and the mood is right. My current patient's a kid with an incurable disease. It's rare to see it in the Republic. Huh. Okay. I feel like that's going to be important. Incurable disease. I feel like that's going to be important for sure. Needed some medication for it that was only recently approved in Remiferia. Foreign medication, then. It wouldn't have been approved in the Republic yet, then, if it's still new even in Remiferia. Still technically illegal, so you gotta handle it on the down low. And since I guess a particular someone was busy, you put in the request for us to handle it. Quick on the uptake as ever. I appreciate that. Getting the medication all the way from Remiferia is a real hassle, let me tell you. At least funding's not really an issue here, since the kid's parents are rich. I see. But you sprung a leak somewhere, yeah? And that's how those two knew about it. Probably wanted to hold the meds hostage so they could fleece the parents for a good chunk of Mira. You definitely need to run a tighter ship if you don't want the whole world to know what you're up to. Harsh, but true. I can see that, especially after this. If you don't mind, though, I'll be getting back to my patient. And don't worry about the payment. I'll be sure to get it to you. Let's hope we can meet again, you two. Later. Interesting. Isabel's a black market doctor, then. She looks like she's quite reasonable still. Yeah, she is. Was nice getting to meet her. Alright, let's get going. Of course. Well done on this job, Van. I wonder where Isabel treats her patients. She said something about a dark hole, right? Odd. They also talked about a certain someone. I wonder who that could be. Probably someone else in the same business as Van, who's more her usual courier. So much I still don't know. Feels like I'm just scratching the surface.
All
Yeah,
in a day's
no.
work.
Let's sort of break it down. We've had Estelle, Lloyd, and Reen, all who had backstories and like established lives, but not like an established career, let's
Mirror
say.
deposit confirmed.
That was chaos. Interesting. Okay, I think it's about that time we clock out. Good work today. That was more difficult than I expected. Though, isn't it a bit early? I don't mind putting in a few more hours. My girl, it's your first day. No need to go so hard right off the bat. If you've got some spare hours, we can hit the Orbital Cafe in front of the station. What do you say? I even treat you. Think of it as a sign-on bonus. Oh, really? Are you sure? Of course I'm sure. You've more than earned it, and I can tell you're going to be a great asset. Fun way to phrase it. Man, I can almost taste the cream on the new latte already. Ah, I'm going to die to go to dessert heaven. He just wants to go so he can indulge himself in sweets, doesn't he? Figures. Sweets are expensive. Well, I'm ready to go when you are. Cars are expensive too. Van has some expensive hobbies. Sweets are expensive relative to other foods, specifically.